Allegedly, Ooni of Ife zoomed off to Akure as he received the voice of Queen Naomi over the phone about the dream that she had. And this voice was so not in order. It was scary to him. And he has to come down from his chambers, enter his car, and zoom off to Akure. So upon reaching the Akure, he met Queen Naomi, not in a good mood. She was wondering, she was as if someone that is thinking and wondering, and someone that is a bit fidgeting. So he tried to talk to Olori Naomi. According to the information we heard, she was speaking with Olori Naomi, and Olori Naomi was like, say she had a dream, and the dream she had is not a good one. That is why he summoned her. He summoned him, sorry. And Ooni of Ife said, okay, what is the dream? Is it anything that we could do? Is there any action that we can take faster? Because the dream of Olori Naomi is something that Ooni of Ife doesn't joke with. Yes, he doesn't joke with the dream, because all the while he has been with Queen Naomi, even before Queen Naomi left the palace, Queen Naomi has been dreaming, and because Ooni of Ife didn't take the dreams he didn't take them serious, and that is why everything went the way it was. That is why everything scattered. Because we could remember, allegedly, that time there was a dream that Olori Naomi dreamt before she left the palace, and in that dream she was on the road. She saw herself on the road, on just the road, with her baggages, with her bags, right? And the convoy of Ooni of Ife was passing. According to the information we heard, the convoys were passing, and on passing, Olori Naomi was waving the convoy to stop, and they didn't recognize her. They looked at her, they didn't recognize her, they passed. Ooni of Ife didn't even bother, he didn't even look at her, they passed. And after that, Olori Naomi, you could remember that time she tried to talk to her husband about the dream, that let them do something about it. But her husband, because his mind was already made up, he didn't want to, he had started misbehaving, he didn't even want to listen to the dream of Olori Naomi. And that was how, before Olori Naomi could know it, everything went sour and she left the palace. Welcome back to my channel. This is Live Gist Plus. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, please subscribe. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to the time you got this information. I'm here to give you hot and spicy news from the palace of Ooni of Ife, and from the celebrities' life all over the world. Now, the dreams that Olori Naomi had about this, that Ooni of Ife doesn't take her dreams for granted again. Here is what she said about the dream. She said in that dream, she saw she was just walking alone on the road, picking some fruits. We know what picking fruits is. It means picking a lot of goodies. Children, it could be children, it could be success. She was picking a lot of fruits, and an old queen passed. An old woman that is a queen, wearing a queen dress, wearing a crown, was passed, and I called her silekunola. You know, she didn't call her Naomi, she called silekunola ogunwusi, meaning that name that is still attached to that, even in the spiritual realm, they still attach ogunwusi to her name, because she is the legit queen of Ile-Ife. So the woman called her, and she answered. She turned her back, she saw the woman, a very beautiful old woman with in a royal dress. So the woman started telling her that there is an important thing she needs to attend to urgently, that she is the queen of Ile-Ife kingdom, and there's nothing anyone can do about it, that she has to protect her husband, she has to protect that throne, that a lot of things are about to happen right now, but she is going to tell her what she will do, that a lot of people are eyeing that throne, and a lot of people are eyeing her to remove her from the position she is, even though she's not in the palace right now, but she has every power to protect the king. The woman went ahead to tell her that Queen Naomi is already narrating to Ooni of Ife. The woman went ahead to tell her that she should be careful about the food that she serves Ooni of Ife. She should be careful about who sees the food, who touches the food, and who comes around where she's preparing it. Yes, that she should be very careful, that anyone that she has to give the king's meal, either to look after or to give to the king, should be someone that has a royal staff. There's this staff that Ooni of Ife, that was given to Ooni of Ife when he was coronated. According to the information we heard, they said the staff is 7, and 7 big ones and small ones also. That if Ooni of Ife should send anybody on an errand to represent him, that the person has to go with that staff. either the big one or the small one, to show that this is a representative of Ooni of Ife. Yes, and you should make sure that anyone, both Ooni of Ife's sisters, both her own sisters, that these are the people that is only permitted to take care of Ooni's food or serve him the food that he cook. Apart from Paropo too, that Paropo is not, she's not going to checkmate the staff of Paropo, but every other person, if she sends somebody on an errand, the person has to go with that staff. And if the person returns back, she about the food of Ooni of Ife, that she should touch the head of the staff, that if the head of the staff is hot, she should know that that is a real staff. But if it is not hot, she should know that that is not a real staff. That she should just be careful about the food. That so people that has that staff could not do anything to Ooni of Ife. People that has that staff cannot harm Ooni of Ife. Anybody that has that staff will never, and no matter what the person try, it will not work. And that person has to hold that staff. That what will make her know that that staff has been changed or that it is not original service when it touches the head and it is not hot as the person returned. That means the person has changed it, and that means Ooni of Ife should not eat that food. That means something has gone wrong, and that will show her that the person has done something bad to that food. So that will be the way for now she should use to protect anything that Ooni of Ife eats. So immediately Olori Naomi finished explaining to Ogunwusi, Ooni of Ife. Ooni of Ife wasn't surprised. He was happy. He didn't get upset. Sorry, he didn't get surprised because he already knows that a lot of people are after his throne, and a lot of things are happening already. So it is not like a new thing to him. It's not like something that he wasn't expecting. He is always expecting such a thing. So she and Queen Naomi and Ooni of Ife, and now they are teaming together to fight and make sure that Ooni of Ife's throne is safe, and that before Queen Naomi could return to the palace, that no evil again shall befall Ooni of Ife. Now I begin to wonder why these people will not rest. They are coming from all places, all sides. In fact, anyway, they just keep trying, and they just keep trying. Maybe they think they will not stop until they get what they want. That because there's an evidence that says that keep trying, keep struggling, that one day everything you will get what you want. Maybe they think it's applicable to them to always keep trying. They want to come from every side. If you hold them this side, they will come from this side. Right now, everything that is happening in and around Queen Naomi and Ooni of Ife is if 10% is a good one, 90% is from people who really want them down. A lot of people want her to be out of that place. Right now, Ooni of Ife doesn't joke with the dreams of Olori Naomi because something has happened to him. He has learnt his lesson, and coming back with his full senses, he shouldn't take anything for granted again. My dear people, this is a woman that came to the palace, a beautiful woman that came with a beautiful heart, that came to fulfill destiny. But yes, they said destiny can be delayed, but not to be destroyed. It can never be destroyed. Right? Destiny can never be destroyed. And that is what is happening in the life of Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi. They are delaying that destiny of them being together and living happily ever after, but it can never be destroyed. Yes, it can never be destroyed. And those people who keep plotting, maybe they think that one day they will get what they want. But believe me, with all this revelation, because Queen Naomi has been someone that is always dreaming, that's always having revelation about things. Because she has a beautiful heart and she is supposed to be in her position. She did not snatch that position from anybody. So I wonder how these other people think that they can get her. Me, I wonder, because someone that you have tried a lot of times, so many times, and it keep backfiring to you, and you keep trying. What are you trying for? What are you trying for? So that is it. They said immediately Ooni of Ife finished hearing what Olori Naomi said. He said, okay, that he's going to put it into action. Yeah, he's going to gather those staffs and give it to Queen Naomi, so that anybody that wants to come for an errand to him concerning Ooni of Ife will have that staff, and everything will be in place. All right, my correct people, please, If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you are coming to this channel, if you are my returnees, I thank you. I appreciate you guys. Are my real MVP. If you are coming across this channel for the first time, always stay tuned. I just want to tell you that here you will get the best of news that you hear. Remember, all this information you see on the internet, you just have to take it with a pinch of salt, because no one is saying that it's a first-hand information, is alleged, but some of them turn out to be true at times. So in this topic, it said that Ooni of Ife rushed to Akure to go and meet Queen Naomi over the dream that Queen Naomi had, and that needs urgent attention and urgent audience for the safety of Ooni of Ife, and for the safety of the throne, and for the safety of Queen Naomi. All right, you have to stay tuned as I'm going to bring you the next update.